remember, so when I got animal practice,
Yeah.
I booked this. It got picked up.
Yeah.
And it was like a veterinary show with the monkey was the lead or whatever, right? And I remember booking that, right, and going telling everyone that show, telling everyone this is going to be a cultural phenomenon.
Oh yeah.
I go.
You say cultural phenomenon.
I go. This is going to be a cultural phenomenon, right? And and then when episode 1, all my scenes are with the monkey, and in my mind I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? And they got canceled right away, and it was.
Yeah, you guys had that really weird controversy because it was an Olympic year.
All right. So what's her name? The gymnast.
Gabby.
Not Sidibe.
But she was
Douglas.
Gabby Douglas.
So we did an Olympic commercial where the monkey is on these like
the rings.
Right? But so they're shooting it during the Olympics when Gabby's actually doing it.
Yeah.
She does flips and then she does this. And then the next commercial is animal practice with the monkey on the thing.
Yeah.
They got a huge controversy.
Yeah.
Oh, what terrible timing.
Terrible timing. And then PETA protested it, right? And then
So did that lead to the cancellation of the show?
no, it was before we even aired it. That was they're promoting it, right?
Okay.
But it was one of those things where it's going to be a cultural phenomenon to it's slowly your dream fizzling away because you know as an actor, like I wasn't like I got a pilot every year guy. You know what I mean? It was every other year, maybe once. There was a 5-year or 6-year gap where I didn't get anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like you never you when the job is deteriorating, you literally think to myself, I'm going to be playing B rooms. You know what I mean? Doing comedy clubs. You know what I mean?
I remember seeing that show and an episode of it, and I don't remember what episode it was, but I remember seeing you slamming into a glass window or something, and I was like, Bobby is so funny.
Oh,
I remember like I was
God.
like that. I was like really like the physical comedy.
You're a good guy, man. Huh?
No, I remember. I totally remember that, and yeah, it was like the one
Thank you.
episode I saw. Yeah.
Also the worst is when you have a job for like a month or two and everyone exchanged numbers
Oh yeah.
and you're so close,
Yeah.
and then as soon as you never talk to them again, right? You literally think you go, oh, you know what I mean? We're gonna start podcasts together. We're gonna write together, right?
Yeah.
You just never fucking see them again.
Yeah.
So how long did that show last? Fresh Off the Boat.
6 seasons. Wow. 6 seasons. Yeah.
Dude, it's the last of that. You know that, right?
Yeah. I feel like real lucky we got in there. Yeah. We did over 100 episodes. People don't do that anymore.
Wow. It's the last of that type where you had a parking spot. I mean, it feels good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Right? There's something about driving onto a
lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
Says your name. You pull in, and you go,
Yeah.
"Oh, there's Ellen DeGeneres' parking spot."
Yeah.
Somehow you're on the same level. You're not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like there's something about that old school thing where you kind of go, I made it.
Yeah, I did not take that for granted. I would walk through the Fox lot and look around and be like, oh my God, this is my life. This is so great.
Wow.
This is crazy.
Yeah, and it's now maybe never going to... I mean, they're still going to do shows.
Yeah.
But there's never going to be, I don't think... I mean, maybe the rarity, like Game of Thrones-y kind of cultural phenomenon show.
Yeah.
But it's like, I think those days... When I see young comics or young actors, I kind of feel bad almost.
Yeah, they can't like book one show and have their whole lives changed, like.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had guests here, friends of ours, that are on a couple of shows, series regulars, and you know how much they make. That's changed too.
That's changed too.
Right.
Yeah.
Before it was like, oh, I can buy a house kind of money.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like when you're on Fresh on the Boat, you're probably like, oh, this is good. I have a little nest now.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's the greatest blessing, that show.
Did you know it was going to get canceled or no?
I think towards the end, towards the last few seasons, it was like, are we going to get canceled? We might. I was preparing myself for the end every time, Every time. I'm just like, I was never in a place where I was like, oh, I'm excited for the next season. I was always like, just be ready in case it ends. Like, just be ready. Yeah.
I want to ask you a question that I ask other Asian actors. I've asked Sung this. And a couple years ago, I got offered a vampire movie.
Yeah.
And I had an Asian accent in it.
Yeah.
Okay. And we were living near Kalila. And she goes, you can't do it.
Wait, this is
Asian accent.
this is a vampire with an Asian accent. That's who you were.
No, I was playing a guy who was not a vampire.
I want to drink your blood.
I was like, is this a?
I want to suck on your blood.
So what?
Don't do it.
Yeah, because that would have been.
Yeah.